Boom! Rise and shine with me this morning. I feel great. I got some good news for the world and my life and my business and just moving forward. I got my every time that you step out into the world is get that mind right. It's going to be one of the toughest things because our minds want to play tricks on us, right? Our minds want to tell ourselves that everything's gonna be wrong, and I'm already kind of walking in the wrong direction, and there's my mind right there already going like, you know what, you should really just go this way, and I'm sitting here going like, let me go the same way in my head to the gym. But today we're getting some business cards. My package has arrived and I'm excited because it's taken almost 3 weeks for this package to arrive. It's the only thing that gets people to take me seriously, to take my mission seriously and to get people on the same page as me and making things happen for my own life and for the things that I want in my life. I don't want to hear the keys in my pocket the whole time. So I switched them to the other pocket with the wallet. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to hear it the whole time. So I had to readjust my level so that I could be on my level. And now we're all having the same conversation the same way. It takes concentration, it takes focus, and it takes an ability to get rid of distractions. And that's what I'm looking at mostly in life, is there's so many things to distract us. If your mind's on a mission, there's nothing to stop you. If you really want something, there's nothing going to stop you. Just look at how motivated crackheads are, or killers, or who else is something devious. Not that it has to be devious, but there's a lot of that going on where there's some devious behavior and people do some subversive shit to get what they want. We do it pretty much all the time. People are people. They're going to tell you to break up with your boyfriend because they want to sleep with your boyfriend. They're going to tell you, fuck that job, even though they don't have a job. They're going to give you bad advice. I've given bad advice before. Why lie? I told somebody, you should sell your apples. That's all my fault. I'm not as smart as I think that I am, or pretend to be, or any of those other things. So then it comes up the question, what are you focused on? It comes to the mind to ask, what is my mission? And every morning we should all be on a mission. We should all be a mission and wishing. This morning I was like, oh shit, my buddy's not getting up early. Oh shit, we're not gonna go get business cards. Oh shit, where's my package? Should I go follow your dreams? Defense Majorca, follow your dreams. Should I get up and go follow my dreams? Of course, bro. Of course, my horse. Hold tight. I'm gonna get a picture. Follow your dreams. Did it click? There we go. Finally. My phone doesn't want to cooperate with my dreams, but I do. I want to cooperate with my dreams. I want to be in my own favor on a Monday, walking all the way past the gym to the fucking business card spot so I can get them muy rápido. I'm looking for all that information, all that sauce that makes me keep on track with my dreams. And my reality's only going to be shaped by the way my thoughts are being shaped. And if I'm getting up every morning and I feel the fresh air and I love my life and I feel in a positive direction, like things are going in my favor, all of a sudden I'm a little bit more chipper, right? I'm a little more happier than most people because I'm doing the thing that I want to do the most, and that's live my dreams. And if you are on your own level and you stop fucking around with the other levels, next thing you know, you become the person that you wish you were, or are, or want to be. And that's the thing that makes me so happy, is that I get to shape things. I have my friend waking me up this morning saying that we have 45,000 emails and we have systems that can email other businesses and we can rotate them out we got Germany, we got Australia, we got England, we got all sorts of smoke shops that I've already knocked on the doors, waiting for these samples so that they can take it seriously. I'm tying my name to a brand like Mike Tyson, and that's not easy. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, you're in big brand territory, Mark saying. You're in a fucking whole nother world where you're with top brands that make worldwide dents. You know, it's not easy when you're looking at things that's pretty cool, that are not on the level, you know, like labels that no one knows their names and nobody really cares, and without some kind of celebrity situation, it never gets done. And I'm sitting here going like, wow, people really buy into celebrity. It gives products credibility. It makes the name or whatever brand that's trying to go further. And usually it's only the big brands like Futurola that can afford someone like Mike Tyson $300,000 every time he shows up at Champs. I don't have over $250,000 to get somebody to show up, and especially a celebrity like Mike Tyson. So we're talking about living legends, status, accomplishments, you know, name recognition, name brands. It's hard to have a name brand. It's hard to reach human psyches and have that be in there foremost and be like, oh yeah, I've heard of you before. I've seen your logo. I bought your stuff. It's up on a sign. It's a whole different world to have it in people's minds. You know, for them to be able to say, oh yeah, I've seen your stuff before. I love that logo. I bought a hat. I want the bucket hat. Happens. And that's when I grin. Because all this hard work walking past all these signs, Casa Rubias, close the window. Let me get through it. I don't know. Something's gonna have to close. Murder. You know, what the fuck is Multani? Bar, cafeteria. It ain't nothing till someone puts their name on it. You know? It ain't nothing till it says Saints brand or mostly Saints or Saints Addiction. It wasn't anything but a thought. And unless I put some work into it, then all of a sudden it's a tattoo on my day one's hand. Then all of a sudden it's a, oh yeah, amor. It's some love. Check it out, amor. Some love. It's some stickers that's on my buddy's heat press. It's all those things where you're like, shit, I really made a dent. Something that you didn't even think about, a free shirt at one festival, is now a thing. Like someone wears and walks around and tells the story about it. And it's inside their nomenclature. It's in their culture. It's in their minds. And that's where you got to ask yourself, Royal Enfield. I've seen this one before too. Royal Enfield. Yeah, bro, there's so many logos. You see different things. Different people trying to get customers to come to their store instead of someone else's store. And that's all this is just a bridge for me in Europe where everyone else is coming online. I told my homie, not for nothing though, I told my homie, not for nothing, I feel like I'm the first monkey with fire, you know? Like I'm handing people devices they ain't never seen before. And for people to come online and put it inside of their mind, there's certain things that leak like that. It's a weird experience, but it happens to all of us. It's like, you didn't know there was this product you wanted till you see it. And that's what marketing and advertising is. That's what marketing is. It's like, you didn't even know that you liked that logo till somebody put some energy on it. So someone's nose, like mine, runs every day, every morning. It's one of those things that dude knows, bro. Dude knows when he sees a product that is marketable and something I can sell to places I've never been. I'm like literally in Mallorca, Spain, headed to Barcelona in the next couple of days and meeting up with people from all over, bro. Like, I got all over contacts, people from all over the world, all over Spain, everybody wanting these products. And I felt like it's like one of the coolest things that I've done in a long time is to tie my name to big name brands like Tyson, who I've loved since I was a kid, and other people love too, and is a living legend. And I get to be next to the champ and sell the champ's products and do things that reach people, and not just go to smoke shops, but get sales, and not just get sales, prosper, and create funnels for my life, just like we're all looking for a funnel to sell something to someone. Even businesses is when I go by right now, I'm thinking they sell from China spots, they do all sorts of things. They probably buy it straight from China, flip it. Some people sell food to other people. Some people home market. There's home mark right there. Home market, you know, selling products that came from somewhere else, flipping it and making it more expensive. You know, about the only things that don't have our product are like the gym. Just pass by the gym, you're the product at the gym. The nail salon, you're the product at the, there's a service, you know? There's products and there's services, and you got to really ask yourself what side of the coin you want to be flipped on, because some people, they want to be in the service industry. They want to be in food and beverage and serve someone, and make breakfast for someone, or sell some products to someone. This is just our lives. We're literally in the market, the indoor mercado, Mercadona. I don't know what that means. Mercadona, but it's the market, bro. And the market dictates what's going to be bought. Man, I ain't got that money, but I sure want my nephew to have that bicycle. And then we get more motivated depending on how altruistic or how needy we want these things, you know? I'm walking all the way to the business card place because I need business cards. If I didn't, I wouldn't put the effort into it. And as I walk past, there's grandma helping the kids right now with the fucking backpacks and the tennis shoes. And someone's always helping you somehow, some way get to be the person that you want to be. And that's a big thing, you know? That's what's so amazing about the market, is that things can come from anywhere all over the world and sold to someone that needed it right here. And that's what one of the girls was doing the other day. She was like, there's no tobacco spot here in Sawyer. And I was like, I noticed. I tried looking it up so I could holler at them, and guess what? Nobody was around, so I couldn't holler at anybody. And that's what I look at. I look at people. I see what they're wearing. I see their shoe style. I see their hat style that make up who people are. And I go, what made them purchase that? What made them say, you know, I'm a Nike person versus an Adidas person, or I'm a Louis Vuitton girl versus a Coach girl? I don't know. You know, I mean, that's what the whole marketing is about. And they spend billions of dollars in this industry trying to figure out why we do what we do. And that's always been my thing, you know? Excuse you all. That's always been my thing. Is trying to figure out what makes people tick. Why do they spend more money on Louis Vuitton than Gucci? I don't know. And it's perceived value. And that's what's so, I need bigger tits. I need bigger lips. If we obsess on these things, then that's what they'll be. They'll be an obsession. They'll be something that we sit inside of our head and go, I can't live without it. I'm like, I can't live without a fan, but I can find a cheap one. And then we start getting to shopping, and then we start getting to spending. And the whole time our mind is like, we worked so hard to get this money. Why all of a sudden are we can't wait to just shove it all the way down to alcohol, or have no money, but as soon as it's time to buy cigarettes, we find the extra change. You know, it's funny, when the mind is motivated, these big ass buildings, when the mind is motivated, it does all sorts of things. It captures the little kids with the small penises. It captures our whole being. We buy into products and we don't know why we're buying into them. We just go like, oh, I do it because I like it. And you're like, it's more than that. It's the way you identify yourself. And that's what it really comes down to. It's like we bond to these products like Apple. You know, we're like, I'm an Apple person. I'm a Nike person. I'm an Adidas person. We do all these things often, so much so that it becomes a pattern. And that's what it ends up happening. Boom! Watch yourself. Yeah. Girl's trying to... And that's what I do, bro. I'm sitting there walking and talking. I work out every day. I'm about 220 pounds. And yo nappy head, skinny, disrespectful ass got shoulder shrug. You know what I mean? But that's what ends up happening is people aren't aware, try to get you into their zone, into their stress, into their world. And for people that are focused, no matter what world it is, they're there to get it done. And that's what I want to do. I want to be the type of person that gets it done no matter what. And if somebody wants to walk in front of me or cut me off or start chewing me out this morning again, I just ignore them. I used to pick fights and go, man, what the fuck's your problem, bro? You know, what the fuck's your problem, bro? I can see the reflection of this dude flexing already, like angry, ready to fucking swing and argue with people and do those things. The new version of me has learned that all that's a distraction. My anger is going to teach me a lesson, and it might not be a lesson that I want to learn. So instead of diving in, on someone else's bullshit, I focus on the thing that I want to focus on, and that's my mission. So, you know, not for nothing, we're all going to need a mission. We're all going to need to start wishing and praying for a different outcome to happen. Really, I'm just trying to get people to focus on their mental clarity. You know what I mean? If you can be clear in your mind and you can be clear on your mission, you won't have to be wishing. You'll already be doing. And that's doing over wish, or I have a wish over work shirt, but it's huge because a lot of us, we don't know what we want. You know, we don't know what's driving us. We just end up spending more money on things we don't need and going places we shouldn't be and doing things we shouldn't be doing. All those things add up to who we are. And that's the kind of mental fortitude on a Monday, that mental motivation. Look at this horse. I got something in my shoe, but look at this weird ass horse. It's all like backwards and it's got, let me show this. It's backwards and it's got the dog peeing, but yeah, it's got a bird resting on its head. How funny is that? And then the birds fly by. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I'm talking about that flyby. Trying to get around this guy. But it's just that. It's like, if you saved every penny that you had, you know, one guy was saying not even to have any fun or do anything awesome, you still would wait your whole life to get a Bugatti or something to that effect. You know, it's just so expensive that it's not even if you never ate in your life and just saved every penny and never had fun and never splurged, you still wouldn't own one of these things. And it's a lot like that. It's a lot like that for all of us, that we put ourselves in a situation where we're like, man, I want to retire. I want to have a yacht. I want this and that. And then when it's time to save, what happens? The patterns take up the money. The emergencies take up the money. The unseen costs take up our money. And then we go like, why don't I have enough for what I need? And it's like, usually it's greed. Usually it's envy. Usually it's us looking at someone else and going, ooh, she's got cute shoes. I wonder where she got them. And then I want them. And then I'm online. And every day that I was spending trying to hold on to my money is now being fun games. This is a gambling salon right here in the middle of it. Salon de Jagos. And it's so empty and dirty. It's the regular corner. But in here, they allow you to lose your mindset. They allow you to become more addicted, to something else, and doing things like that. Okay, I need to take this right here. This is where it happens, and you go like, where did all my money go? Well, when I thought it was exciting and fun to spend it, I spent it at a bar, I spent it at gambling, I spent it at a casino. That shit happens all the fucking time, bro. And that's why we have to have these conversations and go, what are you spending your time on? What are you spending your money on? What are you spending your focus on? And that's when it all comes down to it. It comes down to our focus. If we are focused, we tend to go after the things we want the most. And you got to ask yourself on the hierarchy of things in your life, what's the thing you want the most? Most of us want to have love. So we'll work our asses off and work the long hours so we could be with the ones that we love and provide for them the things that they want. And like I said, if it's little Johnny, he gets a bike. Kids have the most discretionary income of all people because they don't have to work for it, and they can spend umpteenth amounts of thousands of dollars for whatever they need. Oh, little Johnny's got a broken leg. Boom, he's financed. Oh, little Johnny got a snake bite. Boom, guess what? Medical expenses financed. You know, we find a way. If it comes to our kids, oh man, we got to have some Barney fucking shows. Guess who's gonna be financed? Those guys. And that's what ends up happening, is we end up being those type of people that we end up finding the things that we want to find and focus on, and we end up ignoring all the things that have no energy. Just ask the girl that don't talk to you. You ain't got the right energy, she ain't giving you none of hers. But if you are any type of spark in her world, she'll give you everything. And that's what is amazing about the love of a woman, is it's like we need each other. We need their gentleness as men, and the men need to find gentleness in them to love them. And that's what it's all about. It's about us finding the right instead of against us. So, you know, I'm out in these streets. I'm doing my business things. I'm making it grow. I knew there was a market here. I knew that they were just fresh online. I knew that the products that I had seen and had from Champ Convention, before I get hit by another car. Oh shit, there's like a church over there. From Champs Convention was something new to these people. Like I said, I'm the monkey holding the first fire. And sometimes you want to be in a situation like that where you have a product that no one else has. I'm looking at my Tyson wraps, their cones, their papers. That's a big name. We got Bob Marley too. It's another big name. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's just one of the things that I want to sell to these people, because I know of products from across the pond that'll work over here on this side of the pond. That's all it was. It was just like, you know, I do got friends overseas, and I can knock on doors and talk to smoke shops, and I can make up a website, and I can make up business cards in an hour, a site in an hour. I can get these things up and working in my favor, just so I can be in a position to be in business overseas. I don't just want to be overseas. I want to do business overseas, and that just takes up your focus. So back in the day, when your boy was getting loaded, all I cared about is doing my fucking shots of Patron and how many girls I could bang, and just me. And now it's we. Now it's how many friends do I have? How many people do they know? How can we all grow together? And that's really been transformative for me. I got about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go check out this quick church with you guys. I don't know what it is, and I don't know where I'm at on the map because the phone's too hot. It's like 95 degrees out here. Phone's too hot to have double windows open, but I see something really cool, and I want you guys to be able to see it. Hopefully my Wi-Fi wants you to be able to see it too. Yeah, boy, it's your boy. I love my life. The other people in the middle of this fucking spot, and no one cares. I got one person, she's smiling already. When you already love your life, you won't have to compete with your life. You can just be in your life, and that's what I really wanted to level up. I didn't want to numb my life anymore. I didn't want to. Oh, it's a college, San Augustine. Okay, let's see what this is all about, shall we? Oh, this is the hot sun side. All right, let's find some shade. Woo. I'm on an adventure, bro. to see what this thing looks like. And that's what it is. See what my mind really looks like instead of this self-pleasing, only for me, me. I started going we. I started going like, hey, who else can I work with? This look like a jail. Who else can I work with? It probably is a jail. Across the street from the county jail over here. Looking ass. People following me looking ass. Barbed wire looking ass. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? So you got to ask yourself in your life, when you're doing something, what's important to you? You know, and if it's truly important to you, you'll make room for it. You'll find a way to spend for it. You'll find a way to afford it. It's one of those things that we do in our lives. And that's what's important, is that we don't want to be near other people that are distracted or distracting us. It could be their voice. It could be their skirt. It could be their lack of focus. I don't do any of that, bro. I'm like, what is my mission? And my mission has to be more important than the wishing. You know what I mean? It has to be such a priority that it takes over me. And it means I go straight to the business cards instead of the gym, or I go straight to my focus instead of the end. And that's a huge challenge for most of us. Is we're scared, bro. We're scared to see how powerful we are when we're focused. You know, we've all seen it once or twice in our lives, how focused we can be, but we're all scared to stay focused on anything. Writing a book, starting a business, becoming who we say we want to be. And that's a tough thing, because now that's going to require responsibility and accountability and fortitude and focus and all that other things that most of us just don't want to do. We don't want to stay focused. We want shit to just happen, and we just want it to be magical and do everything that we want in our lives without any effort. And unfortunately, the cost is more than the price. It's the amount of focus that we want in our lives. So I thought I got around this long ass block. Turns out I got more lost than anything. I thought I was getting closer to that structure, but turns out I went too far and got lost. So anyway, that's my morning motivation. I hope that you stay motivated. I hope that you stay out of jail and buildings like this. I hope that you stay with your mission and stop wishing. Stay focused. There's something out there on the other end of not being distracted, not being environment where you're productive. Then you're a beast. Then you got Saints addiction. Then there's nothing stopping you on this whole entire planet. And people are afraid of that. So the moment you start working together instead of against each other, the moment you go past the police local, I knew this was a jail. I fucking knew it. It takes one to know one, bro. It takes one to know one. If you've been there, you know. And that's what I've been. I've been doing this for a long ass time. So let me get off this. Be stressed. Be blessed, not stressed. Make sure you find it inside yourself to stay focused and go after your fucking dreams like a passion you've never had inside your loins, burning till you get what you need. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Phoenix. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Get that shine in. Get that shine in. Ciao.